I came from a family where nobody was a lawyer. My mom worked for an organization that housed and took care of mentally challenged individuals. When I decided to go to law school, I also thought about the people that my mom worked with and the fact that they not only needed health care, but they needed advocates. I applied to, I think, 5 law schools. And as I was getting the acceptance letters and looking at the money that was being given, and I thought, wow, it's gonna cost a lot to go to law school. I remember the day opening the GW envelope like it was yesterday. I opened the letter and I almost didn't believe it. You know, it's one of those things where you're reading something and you read it again and again going, is this real? That scholarship meant that instead of having to work and probably never going back to school, I was able to go to law school. When I think about GW, I almost get a little misty because I have some amazing friends who are still my friends to this day. We did so many fun things like landlord-tenant court. And then there was my internship working for a judge, getting to understand really what the legal system was like, writing opinions. I worked for a small firm. I worked for a large firm. You couldn't do that anywhere else but GW. So the reason I give to GW is because I want to make sure that other people have the opportunity that I've had. And I want to ensure that the gift was not wasted on me. So I remember my first paycheck. I got $20 out of that check and I wrote a check to GW. So I started with $20 gifts and over time those gifts have grown. I'm thrilled to be a graduate of the law school and part of the great university that is GW University. I realize that there's a lot of work to be done, and I hope if my story can encourage anyone to give, that you please do. Be generous and think that you may be writing a check that is changing the life of a GW student.